that's way different from like, excuse me. That is way different. Switching from camera to video, because camera, I was perfectly like centered, and it was like you could see my whole, when I was standing, you could see my whole shirt and my face. And when I switched to video, it was like ultra up close. So I was trying to like zoom back. Maybe it was like a predefined setting, but this is it. This is like the furthest back you can go. You can only zoom in from here. So chewing gum, I have like this energy gum. It's got caffeine in it, Vitamint, something like that. It's good. It's good. It's not bad. Plus, knowing it has caffeine, especially if you want to like stay awake. And then I hear chewing gum like while you study is good to help you remember things. So I read a lot of insight books, and it'll help me retain what I read. Sometimes I'm like piecemealing through them and like what piques my interest, but I've been like cover to cover trying to focus on like getting all the information first and then going back and looking. I know my hair looks really greasy right now. It's because I put grease in my hair. So there's that. Anyways, I have some things that I want to share with you. Mostly, how did this happen? Or I'm just seeing it now because of the lighting. I have ways to fix it, but I made an air dry clay mask. This here. So we've got this, and I can see through the holes here. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get it to stay on yet. And the wig covers up, the bangs and everything covers up the ends of the mask. So it looks more cartoon-like. I'm satisfied with the outcome, but there's like some definite flaws that need to be addressed, but it's super easy to work with. You just use some fine grit sandpaper and a mix of air dry clay and water. I was very scared at first. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. And I was gonna do a test, like have a piece of air dry clay and like put a purposeful dent in it, wait till it dried 100%, and then make the mix together, the clay with water, fill it in, smooth it over, and see how well it actually performs. But I didn't do that. I just went right on the final mask. And I was like, you know what, if it doesn't work out, then I should make another one anyways. So, but it did work out, so. Okay. So I do have my wig and all that stuff that I can eventually show you, but I'm just not even done with the mask yet. I figured I'd let you know what direction I was taking. And then underneath the mask, my face makeup, I will have makeup on, is going to be kind of scary. Not scary. It's going to be like cuts, you know, like scarring. I have no idea. I think it might say, like, maybe like some kind of a satanic mark or something. So I'm really not sure yet. So I can't really say for certain. Or just like, oh, I think it gave me bleeding. I didn't really taste the blood. Ugh. Anyways, not subtly turning into a vampire or anything like that. So, I believe if you saw my last video, you saw that I have the teeth that you cannot eat with or really like exist with other than to show off that you have teeth. I would consider them like haunted house perfection, but like party perfection, no. You're not going to be able to successfully communicate, eat anything with them. Now I heard that with these here, these have little beads that you shape and form, and then you put them in, and it actually like it forms to your teeth. And this is more just the guide, I guess. And then you come out with little fangs that you can technically wear. There's been a lot of things online using what's it called? I was gonna say dentine. The denture glue, whatever that stuff is. So, anyways, I haven't made them yet though. A lot of people actually form them themselves. Like they just put these beads into hot water and stir until they become clear, take it out and form it like around their tooth, like a fang. So I don't know, I feel like I'm just gonna use the mold. I think I bought 2 though. So I do have some grease paint. Not sure how that's gonna work out. I'm just like toying with looks and ideas right now. Already I've had to, because are my fingers this big? They're normal size according to me, but I can't get my fingers comfortably like in to swipe, so I just pushed from the bottom like button, and then it just made it like pop up, and I don't know if you can see it, in a way that I can actually like get to the grease and apply it. This is sticky. Oh my god, this is so sticky, you guys. I'm not sure if this is gonna work by itself, but it might work as a base. It does kind of have a cool sheen to it though. Maybe like, yeah, it kind of, that's very subtle. Like it looks like I'm just tired. Ooh, I thought it was gonna be like a really intense maroon purple type thing, but the big issue right now is my eyelashes, and then the folds of my eyelids are all kind of sticking together. It doesn't look like it though. It looks like it's greasy, kind of oily, but it's actually quite sticky, very sticky. I'm sorry, I'm chewing like a cow right now. I never learned my manners. In the 5th grade, we have a librarian who was doing like a manners polite test, and she's like, sit in groups of 4 at your tables, and whoever shows the most polite behavior will be invited to a tea party at her house. And I just remember thinking like, oh, I'm so quiet, like I won't have a problem with this, but I did not. It was obviously the people who you think it is. You know, like the girls that are, I was in Girl Scouts too, but the ones that are in Girl Scouts that like have all of the badges, and they're just like always have their money for dues when they go, etc. Yeah, and like the most sales of Girl Scout cookies. It was their table. All 4 of them did get to have their little picnic. I was very jealous, actually. I don't know why I was jealous. I was kind of like angry jealous, because like when I didn't get picked, I didn't want to go anymore. I was almost just mad that I had wanted to go. I'm like, you know what? That's dumb. I don't even want to do that. And in my mind, I had like this vision of what it was going to be like, and it probably wasn't like that at all. But I did grow up and have a situation where I got to do kind of the same thing. So I got to like live out my little miniature fantasy of being chosen, except it was the whole class, so it was kind of hard not to be chosen. But I mean, I just happened to be in that class, right? It was like I think it was my ethics class. I don't think it was biology, but anyways, the teacher had invited us to her house for pancakes. And in my mind, like I had visions like what our house would look like, what we're gonna, with the table, us all sitting at the table, etc. I was so wrong though. So she's got like this cute little cottagey house. So it's like, I want to say a trailer, but smaller, but it's like huge lofted ceilings, but it's only 1 story. Like they only had kind of like a place with storage. Dude, maybe I should just use white for my concealer, because like, I'm not gonna lie, that hid the red little spots on my nose right off quick. Okay, so the next thing that I want to show you is art stuff. Each year I dabble with Drawtober. I'm definitely not like A+, do all the prompts, send them all in. But I see that there is a such thing as Drawtober, and then there is the Instagram account that I follow and look at their prompts, look at what people send in, and try to see, you know, where I can go with things. Well, this year, so far I've done 2. And the next one has me stumped. I just can't really get creative, and I don't know if you're gonna agree with me or not. I feel like I'm being very creative. It looks very simple. But the 3rd prompt is mushroom fairy, and I'm just like, all I can think of is draw mushroom and fairy. So the first one is this one here. It's a pumpkin. The prompt is called Candle Lit Messenger, and I had some pretty surreal ideas, like a pigeon with a candle for a head. You know, you obviously are going to think of the Headless Horseman. The witch in Salem, there's like one outside, I think it's near the Pirate Museum, like closer to the coastal side, of a witch that's holding a lantern with it, or actually I think she's actually just holding a candle. So a lot of people are doing lanterns, and I was like, but that's not a candle. A candle is a candle and a lantern is a lantern. I'm the one being specific here. They are not. In fact, in their prompt ideas, it says Candlelit Messenger, and they have like little drawings of lanterns with candles in them. So anyways, so then my next one that I drew is the toad astrologer, like a toad that is an astrologer. And for this one, I really didn't, that's when I literally was like not even gonna do the prompt. Everyone's drawing a toad wearing like a purple coat with like popped collar, and he just looks like an astrologer. He's got like tarot cards, things like that. So this is what I did. This is a toad in the middle of a croak, and I know that it looks very 2D. It definitely does not look gradient fantastical. It doesn't look like glass or crystal ball at all, but his croak, expanded belly, throat hole, whatever this thing is the crystal ball. And I did look up the constellations and where they're going to be in the sky on Halloween, the specific zodiac constellations. So the ones that are going to be most visible are on here. And so that's this one, and this one, and this one. I can't really remember what they are. I think it's like Capricorn and Pisces and Aquarius or something like that. But anyways, so I did that. Very plain, huh? Like very, look at his eyes. I love his eyes. So I had fun doing that, really just passing the time. And I did get to experience, they're acrylic markers, but they're different ones than I'm used to. Usually I use Poscas if I use paint markers. These are actually Sharpie, which the brand I trust, which is why I was like, yeah, let's try it. It's a Sharpie acrylic marker pen, and I have a full range of colors. I think there's at least 12 of them. And even the white is good. It's very pure. You can put it on top of other colors. So say you have a full black page, and then you take your white marker pen, you can dot little white dots, and they're gonna be white. So yeah, that's why I would suggest this here. Very smooth, very buildable. But I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna do for the mushroom fairy. And that's usually what happens to me. Like, I can't think of something for all the prompts, so then I'm just like, why even turn any in? And then like, I just don't even turn them in. So it's not because I'm negative, really, it's not. It's just like, you know, when you go to a concert or a game, your seats are your seats. You're in the new nosebleed section, you know, you're still there for the show. It doesn't mean that you're not participating, you're not part of it. It's just I am where I am for now, and when I can do more or be more involved, more proud of my work, I will. But do we know what this song is? I don't know what this, oh, you know what this looks like? Excuse me. Sunscreen. Doesn't it just kind of look like sunscreen? Okay, so I've sort of flipped you around here, so your view is going to be different. Hold on, maybe I can get it closer to what it was. This is like, the camera's coming from this way though. I cannot find my black lipstick. Obviously, I have gone and blamed everybody in the world that has probably stolen it. I don't know where it is. Okay, so we're just gonna, improvise. Remember the camera's I'm just color it in. looks a little bit more gothic. Definitely trying to go for more of like a vampire look though. A thin line, or do I want to go below the waterline too? I'm kind of liking this. So like where the red is under my eyes, it's collecting my crease, but it looks like bloody, like a boo-boo. It's like a little bit more intense there or something. It's almost like too piercing. I want it to have like more depth, more, I don't know, like that. It's cool. Pretty gothic, but also my eyelashes. The only reason I want to put mascara on my eyelashes is because otherwise they look gray or waxy and the light hits them, so it's kind of like ruins that deep dark look. So I'm really not going for like a super full, voluptuous, volume, what have you lash look. I'm really just trying to like put paint on my lashes. So that's my goal. We'll see how that goes. There you are. Rip my toenail off here. Not suggested. Okay, here we go. Like so much black marks that it's okay if you make a mess with the mascara. I'm just trying to like blend it in with the eyeshadow instead of remove it. So should be good. It's always good to do this before I take a shower. Sometimes I take my shower for the night and then I feel like messing around with makeup, and it's just not, it's not good. Because then I either go to bed with makeup or I have to like go back and wash my face again, which let me tell you, it's not good for your face to like wash your face and then makeup and then scrub your face. It's just not good for it. I notice I get the most breakout when I do that. Okay. I don't think I need to curl my lashes. Like, I just feel like it's gonna accentuate my lashes too much. My pupils are very small right now though because of the lighting. I do have 2 different colored contact lenses. Before I try them on, I'm gonna have to wash my hands because, okay, here we go. Wash my hands. Option 1. Go. So worried. I'm gonna like make my eyes severely. I'm gonna hurt myself, I know it. Salty. Whenever I do this, it's like so salty. Here we go. Whoa. Yep, no. Make sure it's right. Okay. No, it's literally like hugging my finger. No place like home, right? Make sure your finger is dry. No. Damn it. I'm not worried about messing my makeup up. I can always fix that. Say, why didn't you just have this on the whole time? I really don't know. Okay, here we go. So this is one option. It's supposed to be like a wolf. I liked it. I was like, ooh, I like yellow. I think they called it gold. Oh, I don't even know if it's on correctly yet. Okay, so that's one. Let's try to get the other one in if we can. This one's actually harder, the next one, because it's a sclera, which means that it takes up more of my eye. Tissues actually have so many fibers. Not the best to use. Cotton's good, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. My right eye, so I'm gonna use my right lens. I am legally blind, so they have, you can get prescription in these colored lenses, which is pretty cool. You have to have like your actual prescription from a doctor. You can't just like remember it from like 3 years ago. It has to be current for them to accept it, at least at this website. Like, I can't remember the website. Not right now, but bear with me. Okay, here we go. I always use way too much. I'd rather use more lens cleaner than not enough, so. Look at it. Make sure it's cupped and not like messed up. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna choose one. I'm not gonna do like one or the other. It's gonna be just one specific one. So I'm just not sure. Kevin says the black one is better. He thinks this is too scary. It also doesn't really make him think of a vampire. So anyways, so that's what I'm working with so far. Where's my mask? So just like walking around like this. I just want it to be kind of scary. Kind of like, oh my God, she might take me back to her lair and like suck all the blood out of me. I'm gonna end up breaking it before I get to use it. I know it. I hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you so much for sticking with me through all of this. Have a great night. I will see you again soon.